afternoon action coming up from South Florida. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, ought to be a decent pitching matchup here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Dilson Herrera will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Second baseman, Dilson Herrera.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Quick out number one.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch and he's gone before you know it.
Chris Owings will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. First pitch coming. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now here it comes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Cano will put this one away for route number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 23 homers and 54 runs batted in. Now here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And it's Slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. There's Everett Cabrera now. He'll be the one to get things going in the home half of the first. Pulls the string on that one. One strike. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They run a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, and it's been a little bit of everything over the stretch. The last time out, it was the pitching that gave them the shutout. And usually when you're playing well like this, it's the arms that carry you. And the latest streak, no exception.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Harvey over to first, and the runner back safely. In is Christian Yelich. Pitches high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog. He drives it over the wall.
David Rosario will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. First pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Kyle Seager will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Boy, you hate to even consider getting the bullpen going here in the first inning, but we may see some stirring down there pretty soon now. That's 4 straight hits to start things off here in the first inning.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And the runner back. And yet another throw over. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a high chopper. But this will get foul for strike two. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back. 3 runs already home here. 2 strikes now from Harvey. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
It's worth noting that he's leaving the ball up here to these first few hitters. It's already bitten him once. He's lucky it didn't bite him here.
Robinson Cano will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch coming. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And you'd think that one mound doesn't differ all that much from another, but sometimes when you're on the road, it takes an inning or 2 to really get a feel out there, and this one wasn't even close.
Knock it out of here.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Fouled back. He's set. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. but they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Miami. Darryl Stansberry will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Right fielder, Darryl
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Chopper foul. The next 0-2. And he fights this one off to stay alive. The 0-2 once more. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 home. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Lucas Duda will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Gray ready with the 0-1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Gabriel Arnaz will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Patrick Gabriel.
First offering on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Here comes the 1-0. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Grossman has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1. Sonny Gray will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright and sunny days. But he shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
Everett Cabrera will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. First pitch on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Pitch on the way. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Well, look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
In is Christian Yelich. Cabrera running. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's into scoring position now with that stolen base.
The 1-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. 1-2. Runner goes for third. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. Follows up that home run from earlier with his 3rd RBI in the ball game.
David Rosario will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets nothing. Robbie Grossman will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And the 3rd inning gets started with a bang. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Just their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon, and it's going to cost him.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, second baseman, Nelson Rivera.
Into the box, Dilson Herrera, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
One out and a runner on third. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, at the very least, you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here's Chris Owings now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately, so they're not...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We play 2.5. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 1. Kyle Seager makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there, as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager, number 25 for him on the year, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hit a lot of home runs this year, and most of them have been prodigious shots, big flies, no doubters. So every now and again, you know, you got to give him one of these. You can see it right here, right off the foul pole, and hey, they all count.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 strikes now from Harvey. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. That's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself with the runner and to make a good throw on to first base to get the foot out.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Come on, Marlins!
Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Second baseman Robinson Cano will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. We've played 3 full. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets 1. David Wright will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Number 5, David Wright.
Now here's the first pitch. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. And the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Stepping in now, Darryl Stansberry, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Ozuna is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
And you don't mind a power hitter like this hitting the ball in the air when he's forced to hit your pitch. I mean, here he's behind in the count, so he's a little bit off balance as he goes after this changeup. That's an easy out there.
First pitch to him. Lucas Duda will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 5-1. Gabriel Arnaz will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? If you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Standing in now, Sonny Gray, as this is hit softly to the left side. There to get it is Wright. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Everett Cabrera will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Now the first pitch. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're up 5-1. Travis d'Arnaud will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Fastball in there for a called strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away.
And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Juan Lagares will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Christian Yelich will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His 2nd of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Into the box now, David Rosario. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Lagares will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
And it's got to be frustrating to be a power hitter like he is and play 81 games in a pitcher's park like this one. I mean, guys are motivated by numbers. And you just wonder what he could be doing in a ballpark that better suits his swing.
Kyle Seager begin with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch coming. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. Stansberry is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The center fielder, number 25,
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
2 strikes now from Harvey. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Marlins get a run in the inning on this home run from Christian Yelich. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Garen Cecchini will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
71, Garen Cecchini.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Dilson Herrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
1 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And he rings up another one, making 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
And you know, really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Chris Owings will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Josh Edgen will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 66, Josh Edgen.
Giancarlo Stanton will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
First pitch coming. Robinson Cano Started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Gabriel Arnaz will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
In now, Sonny Gray. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Yeah, and you know you've got a good changeup when you can come out and throw it first pitch just like he did right there.
He waits, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. David Wright will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Yelich will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
This little 4-game run they've been on has been a good one, but unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Darryl Stansberry will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now another 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So His control has been really spot on so far.
Lucas Duda will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Let's go, Marlins. Come on, Marlins. Here we go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the
Mets go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Everett Cabrera will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Christian Yelich will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
The pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One on the way. He bounces this one toward the left side, and that's going to find the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
Man, he is wearing them out. He's got himself a 4-for-4 out.
David Rosario will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Kyle Seager will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pause, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 6-1. Carter Capps will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Travis d'Arnaud.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And now a pitch on the way. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from South Florida. As you get a look at the line score to this point, the hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Robbie Grossman will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there. Just
now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
And you know, not only are these guys playing errorless ball out there this afternoon, they're taking hits away. Have a look at this one. I'll tell you, this has been a great defensive performance from these guys. One that has to put a smile on their manager's face, no doubt about it.
Juan Lagares will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
The 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Now that's getting bailed out at the plate.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
Nori Aoki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Nori Aoki.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Dilson Herrera.
Dilson Herrera will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's a good...
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for route number 3. So the inning will come to an end. The Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Marlins 6 and the Mets 2. Jerry Familia is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Leading off for the Marlins. Center fielder.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Now here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Giancarlo Stanton will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Cano waiting on the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Another 0-2 coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Gabriel Arnaz will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-0 pitch now. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready now on 1-1. Chopper foul. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again a 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Chris Owings will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Go back to New York, man.
The pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes another 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Here's the first pitch to him. David Wright is at the plate as he watches ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing by Wright, but he got a little too far in front as this will find the seats down the left field line. Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Darryl Stansberry will stand in as their last chance now. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Not close. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And now this crowd announced that around 33,000 come to their feet. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 6-2. So long from South Florida.
For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. His record is now 9-4. The loss goes to Matt Harvey. He falls to 10-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.